Hey, it's Squidly. Are your outdoor endeavors leading you down the wrong trail? The first of the seven deadly sins is pride. What is it in backpacking that you're so proud of? Is it the trails that you've hiked? Is it the number of miles total that you've hiked the whole time you've been doing this? Or is it your personal best? Your personal best on a particular trail, your personal best for miles in a day, your personal best for anything. Are you taking pride in all of these personal accomplishments? Number two is greed. And specifically, it's your greed for solitude. Going more places and having the trails and the campsites all to yourself. Do you find yourself getting annoyed or angry just at the very presence of other people? Why, how dare they be on your trail or near your campsite? Your greed for these things might indicate that you have a problem. Number three is lust. The lust for beauty spots. Not being able to enjoy the journey, not being able to enjoy the miles on trail which lead you to the beauty spots, not being able to enjoy your day in the outdoors, but only having as a goal the beauty spots and your lust for those. Only hiking for the high mountain vistas or the views across lakes, rivers, and streams. Number four is envy. Envy for other people's gear. Never being satisfied with your own gear, never being satisfied with the stuff that you already have, but always looking ahead at that next purchase, always looking ahead at the next upgrade. And while you're on trail, looking at the gear that other people have and thinking, I sure wish I had that, even though it's to replace a piece of gear that only last year you were envious of other people because they had it. Number five is gluttony. Packing too much food. Not only are you packing 3 meals a day, but you're packing snacks between meals. And when you start numbering those meals, first breakfast, second breakfast, first lunch, second lunch, it might indicate that you have a gluttony problem. And then at the end of the trip, coming home with a lot of that food left over because you weren't able to eat it. Because you packed too much, in fact, so much that even though you wanted to eat it all, you just couldn't. It was just too much. Number six is wrath. Anger at other hikers. Anger at other people on trail and in campsites or even just near you for their very existence. Maybe you think they're too loud or they're playing their music too loudly. Maybe you don't like the fact that they're on the trail and they're just stinking it up. But even righteous anger at violations of leave no trace, that kind of anger and that kind of wrath will just burn you up inside. And finally, number seven, sloth. These late starts, low mileage, neros or zeros, or short hikes to get in only to set up camp and spend the rest of the day in camp lounging around. When you know what you need to be doing, what you should be doing is pounding out a bunch of miles, getting some exercise, working your heart and your lungs and your muscles. But instead, you're in the outdoors doing almost nothing. Okay, so this was a completely tongue-in-cheek look at the seven deadly sins and how backpacking applies to them. The truth is, I have violated every single one of these. I am as guilty as anybody else. This was not to be incriminating or accusatory. I'm just as guilty as anybody else. So take it for what it is. Hope you got a laugh out of it, and I'll see you on the next one.